Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Be careful who you call an icon. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's a Kevin Jackson Show. KJRadio.com. Nancy Pelosi referred to John Conyers as an icon. This isn't news. No, that part's not news. You know that. But here's what I'll tell you about these icons of the left. If you want to know what the left really stands for, look no further than the people they call their icons. John Conyers is an icon to Nancy Pelosi. Now he's embroiled in a sex scandal where he used taxpayer money to pay off his accuser. For Democrats, people, that is a scandal of idol proportion. Why not make him an idol? He not only indulged himself sexually with some other woman. Remember, he sponsored the Violence Against Women's Act. But not only did he do that, he took your money to pay her off. That is what Democrats do. He is indeed an icon. Let's even make him an idol. He held a powerful position on Capitol Hill as the top Democrat on the Judiciary Committee for a decade, and he's been sexually harassing women. He's risen to almost the top of his field, and he's a lecherous old fool. I'm so glad you're with me today. I love talking about these clowns, these morons. And they think of themselves as the intellectuals. They think of themselves as better than we because, I don't know, they went to Harvard or Princeton or they make more money than we do. Let me tell you what they've done, people. They have stacked the deck against you. They have made you believe that their identities are bigger and badder than yours. Better than yours, in fact. And the reason is they glorify their schools. They glorify their credentials. They even glorify their lecherous people. Just stop and think about that for a second. They glorify themselves in every way. They throw parties to talk about how great they are. Awards dinners over. We're just wonderful. Let's the 25th annual greatest congressperson, greatest leftist Democrat Congress award. How many of those awards have you gone to? You as an ordinary citizen. Let me ask you this. And, you know, you've seen my body of work. You listen to my show. You know what I do. How many awards, I'm talking about Republican, Democrat, or any other, how many do you think I've gotten recognizing my body of work? 0. I'll just answer for you. And here's and here's what's interesting about it. You know me 8-9 years ago. You didn't know me. I went from being an obscure management consultant to being somebody who is nationally known, and I've received not a single award. Now, I'm not vying for one. I'm just saying that, you know, I don't put a whole lot into them because all they end up doing is sort of inflating your ego about something. But if you are going to give somebody an award, it would be, how about up and comer, fastest known, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm not going to, try to help people into figuring these things out. But what I will tell you is I've watched how the left do things, and it's a cycle that creates a bigger environment than what it is. And I've used Hollywood as an example of a bunch of people who make a ton of money to go out and play fake people. Then they go, hey, you know what? We should give ourselves awards of who plays other people the best. So then they do that. And then suddenly that award has more meaning in terms of how much money you get. Before you win an Emmy, an Emmy, or an Oscar, you're just kind of a middle-of-the-road person. But the minute you win that, then suddenly you're an Academy Award winner. It means something. You're a Tony winner. So, boop, your dollars jump up. Now, you could say, well, De Niro's a great actor. People go see him because of his acting. He gets awards, which means, to put it to you this way, take away all De Niro's awards, he's still a great actor. If you go see a film, you'll go, I like that guy, De Niro. Now, I'm not saying that they shouldn't honor him in some way. I don't know. I'm not trying to tell people not to. I know when I was in sales, I certainly liked getting my Salesman of the Year award, but it was based on something. It was based on a number. Kevin hit quota. Everybody who hits quota gets this. How about this? Every actor whose movie makes money, doesn't lose money, they get this award. Every actor who makes this much money gets this, whose films really become blockbusters get this many awards. Actors who, are only making money in stand-in roles or what, I don't know. There could be a lot of things, but it doesn't have to be you win an Academy Award because you're such a dramatic actor. No, your films have to make money. How many films do you know that were box office bust? But they go, well, it didn't make as much money as this film, but we thought that the cinematography was amazing. Out of Africa, Beat the Color Purple. I don't know why one won over the other. I don't know how much money one made over the other, but I know this. Most of the people that I know that saw Out of Africa went, whatever. If you saw The Color Purple, that was an amazing film. Now, they were said to be snubbing Spielberg. Really? So your award has a snub factor. Then why is it an award? Leonardo DiCaprio hadn't won an Oscar for a long time. The big thing before he won was, will Leonardo win this year? Will Leonardo win this year? He's a great actor. But you know what? Had he not won, he just won recently, it wouldn't have mattered because we still go see him because he is a good actor. So they give themselves awards. He's making good money. He didn't need the award. It became almost superficial, like, well, okay, Leonardo got an award. Big deal. But he needed it. He wanted it. And then what's he do when he gets up there? Global climate change is an amazing thing, and we've got to address global climate change. Just tell you, man, their icons are amazing to me. Don't be surprised if you learn that Leonardo, fathered some African lady's baby and he doesn't want to pay for the thing, or Clooney did it, or Matt Damon did it, or whatever. They're lecherous people and they make them into icons, and they've made Conyers into an icon. And now what do we have? We have a second person that's come out and said, no, he's a groper, a total groper. You got Franken who says, I know there are no words that can make you understand how sad I am about this. No, because your actions speak louder than your words, Al Franken. They're lecherous people. We're going to tell you about some things with the left and the fact that the reason why they don't want you to know who they are, which we're calling this particular episode Identity Thieves. But we're going to tell you a lot about them. We've already had an hour under our belt. We got another one coming up. You're listening to the Kevin Jackson Program. We'll be back.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.